Hi everybody, Lisa here. Well, today is the first time that I have filmed anything since the beginning of the year. I'm pretty excited. I have a whole new setup. My roommate was kind enough to let me use a spare bedroom as my studio, which I'm very excited and very grateful for. I will be filming a video soon giving you a little tour of my new space, but for right now I have a new camera angle, new lighting. My table's been lifted so it's easier for me to work. It's going to be just a whole new experience for me, and I hope it makes a better quality video for you guys to watch. So I've decided in celebration I'm going to try something totally different, and today I'd like to try a swipe of my rendition of Monet's water lilies. I love Monet, I love any of the Impressionists, and so this is going to be my painting for today. Hopefully it'll turn out something like that. So let's get started. I've already pre-painted my canvas in Artist Loft Titanium White for my background so I can swipe. What I've done to use for swipe tools, I've cut up some Christmas cards into little pieces that I'm going to use as swipe tools. Never tried that before. Hopefully that will work. If it does, it'll give me a whole new resource for swiping tools. This is an 11 by 14 canvas, and all of my colors will be listed in the video description. Starting out with all the background colors first. I probably won't talk much while I'm doing this because I'm concentrating. I don't do too well trying to concentrate and talk at the same time. I know some people are really great at it. Unfortunately, I haven't mastered that. None of my paints have any silicone mixed into them. They are mixed with my recipe of Floetrol and Elmer's glue all, which is also in the video description. So now I'm trying to get the water effect here. So far this Christmas card stock is making a nice little swiping tool. Not sure if I'll get any cells in this. I'm not really going for that, but if I do, that's okay too. I do know that Floetrol makes cells too. You don't always have to have silicone to get cells. I'm adding some of the Prussian blue back into here because I want the foreground to be darker. I think the challenge for me in this is going to be doing the water lilies. To be honest, I'm not very good at doing flowers freehand. I can't even imagine how they're going to look being swiped, but I am going to try. Okay, I think right now I'm going to stop right here and torch it and see if I get anything. don't really see any cells coming up, but that's okay. Wasn't really going for them. I was just a little curious there. Let's do some of the vines. I think I got my lines a little bit too thick because my paint is kind of thin. Came out of the bottle a little faster than I wanted or anticipated. See if I can make some little branches on here to kind of thin them out a little bit. I don't know what kind of vines these are, but they're my vines. I'm using the back end of a paintbrush to manipulate the paint. So far so good. I'm kind of liking these. Actually, to be honest, they're better than I expected I would get. Especially for never having to do anything like this ever. Pretty happy with these. I don't know how they're going to look when they dry, but they look good right now while they're wet. So I think I'm happy with those vines right there. Okay, now comes my biggest challenge, doing the flowers. Let's see, let's put a flower right here. Yeah, not too good at those. See what we can get out of this. I think water lilies go out to the side a little bit more. Of course, we'll need a lily pad. Maybe I should make the pads first and then do the lilies on them. See what happens that way. And of course, not all of the pads will have lilies on them. So we'll just make a nice little group of pads right here. Okay, I think that's enough lily pads for right now. Hi guys, sorry about that. My camera went out for a minute. Actually, I had to turn it off for about 15 minutes because it looked like it overheated on me. I just continued to do some lily pads and highlight them. I haven't done any more of the water lilies yet, so that's what I'm going to start doing right now. Let's see what we got here. I think I'm going to actually cut this one piece of cardstock in half to get a smaller swipe edge. I think that worked out better. I think on this one my edge for swiping was too large, so the flower was quite a bit bigger than I wanted it to be. Probably would have been better if I had used some thicker paint. Now I know for the next time though. Yeah, this is definitely impressionist because you can't even really tell what it is. I think I'm going to try a little bit of this neon pink paint because these are just a little too dark. They're not showing up. Maybe some highlights on those might help. I'm not going to try to put the white paint onto the painting. I'm going to dip my swipe tool into it because I'm afraid it's going to be too runny and be all over the place. Okay, so if you guys are going to attempt this, my advice to you would be to make sure the paints that you're going to be using for flowers or other intricate places need to be somewhat thicker. Well, it's not exactly like I expected it to be, but it's pretty good. And that's my rendition of this. It's not too bad for a first time. I think I'm going to stop at this point. I might come back later and decide to put something else in here, but for now I think I'm going to leave well enough alone. So I'd like to thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. If you have any questions or suggestions, please comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.